Anyway, I'm sitting here at the Congress Inn, 2011, November, week before Thanksgiving, with a friend of mine who I've known for 3 or 4 years, lived at the Congress Inn. His name's Richard. Let me zoom in on that shirt though, because you know what? That pretty much tells it all. This guy is from Tennessee. Hi, Richard.
Barney, I've been working with your computer, and I think
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm in control here. Where are you from in Tennessee? Where'd you grow up?
Knoxville.
You grew up in Knoxville? What county? You were just telling me about a
That's
county.
Knox County.
All right, cool. Cool. That's
But I
Eastern.
was born in Cocke County. The county seat of Cocke County is Newport, Tennessee. I don't know if you know about Newport, but it's over there.
I don't.
Well, everybody's heard of the Great Smoky Mountains, Sevierville.
Yes.
It's the next county over, up the way from there.
So you grew up in high elevation? You
No.
had mountains surrounding you or not?
No, my parents were living in Jefferson County. Mom and Dad both lived in Jefferson County, met, and I guess she thought he was a good provider, and he tried his best to provide.
What did
They
he do
weren't
for a
living-
living?
He was a carpenter.
All right. Your
So-
mom worked or not worked?
Sometimes.
All right.
Sometimes she worked, sometimes she didn't.
All right.
So, anyway, getting back to, they were living in Jefferson County, and the closest hospital was over the next county in Newport.
All right.
So that's where I was born. But my family was living in Jefferson County.
All right.
Okay? Both sides of the family can trace their lineage back for like 4 generations up into to that part of the country.
You got any siblings? You got a brother, sister, or not? Only child?
I'm the middle out of 5.
No way!
I
I've
got
known
an
you
older
for 3
brother.
years. I didn't even know that.
I've got an older brother.
Who's doing some kind of website? Is that the guy who's doing the website on the
No.
computer?
I got an older brother
All right.
that was working for the Tennessee Valley Authority at a coal-fired steam plant. You know what he did? He quit there and went out and got a dam job. Quite literally, he started working at a dam.
A dam. He got a damn job. All right. That's
Well,
pretty funny.
Then I have an older sister
All right.
that
What's her name?
was Pamela.
All right.
Pam.
Here's a cat just jumped on my bed. But go
Then
ahead.
I have, then it's me, then a younger sister, and a younger brother. The younger brother is the first person in my generation to graduate from college, out of
Good.
both sides of the family.
Where'd he graduate from?
University of Tennessee.
Ah.
Back then,
Saw the hat. Saw
that
the
was
chart.
during affirmative action. He got a degree that he could teach anything.
Is he black? Your brother?
No,
All right. Go ahead.
we had the same mom, same
So
dad.
he,
I don't
so
live-
he didn't benefit from affirmative
As a
action.
matter of fact, it penalized him. He
Right.
got a degree in math and science education, could teach anything, any kind of math or science, K through 12.
All right.
Any math or science course, K through 12.
He's a math wizard.
And guess what? He couldn't get a job.
Really?
He had the wrong skin tone.
All right. Really? He interviewed and they said no.
He couldn't get a job.
And that's what he thinks happened.
That's
We don't
exactly
know.
what happened.
All right.
It was
Where
back during
where
affirmative
did he
action
interview? What
in
city?
the 80s.
What city?
In and
Knoxville?
around Knoxville.
All right.
So,
Let's get on to you. I don't care about that. I just want to get your family background.
Okay.
Richard has lived here how many years?
I've lived here since January of a few years ago.
Yeah,
I
about
was
2
only
of them.
going to stay a couple of weeks,
Like
like
we all
everybody else. Only a couple of weeks, and I've talked to more people that have been long-term residents, and it seems like they have also had the same plan. I don't know if I'll ever move from here. I'd
Right.
like to have
It's not a
bigger-
bad place.
I'd like to have a bigger room. I'd like to have a kitchen so I can have somewhere I can wash dishes so I can cook.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
true.
don't cook because I can't wash dishes.
Right.
So why cook and then have to? No, I can't do that.
But you don't leave the property. When you get up in the morning, you're the maintenance man here,
I
right?
do some maintenance around here, but I'll fix my latest fixing thing was a extractor for carpet shampoo. Somebody said they took a knife and stuck up in there and cleaned it, and I said, no, they do something better than that. So I took the sucker apart and put it back together. I found out something else too. Dealing with vacuum cleaners, I took a vacuum cleaner apart and every screw in the whole thing, same kind.
Right.
Now, why don't people make cars like that?
Yeah.
They over-design stuff. So much stuff is over-designed.
All right.
I
The
mean,
vacuum cleaners
why use-
included.
No, vacuum cleaners, every screw's the same. Cool.
All right.
If you're missing one screw, you just go into the screw box, get another screw. You're good. But so many things are over-designed. Why? I mean, if you build 10 million screws, the same screw, doesn't it stand to reason that a car would be cheaper and so more people could have one? But some of these engineers say, no, we only need it to hold this much.
Now let me ask you this: what is the toughest job that Nash, who's the owner of this hotel, what's the toughest job he asked you to do?
He had me scraping glue off of who knows how long it's been there floor.
All right.
Well, the reason
Scraping
I was
glue, you
scraping
mean for a new carpet?
Well, there was old carpet, and someone had glued the pad down, and so it was putrid from the guy that lived there because he couldn't get up and go to the bathroom, and then the mouses were in the houses, in that house, and it was nasty. It was absolutely nasty, but I did it. I scraped every bit of it off.
Yeah.
Other times he's asked me to do stuff like the fence down here that needs new poles, the support poles going up in vertical. I didn't. I said, well, let me fix it. So guess what I did?
All right.
I screwed the whole top rail together. It's about 50 feet of top rail that's all screwed together. So from one side, one's holding on one end, all the of them are broke in the middle, and then one on the other end. And so the thing's still standing up for an indeterminate amount of time. There's another issue. There was a wooden fence, and he wanted me to patch. There wasn't enough to patch, so I just took one panel off and moved it from one place to another. And he's
Right.
wondering, well, how'd you do it? Well, it's easy. You take one that you got and patch it over to where it doesn't have it.
Well, let me say one thing about you. This is November, but from May to August, I watched you physically every day do manual labor outdoors where you got a tan like you were a bronze god. You had a suntan, dude, because you were outside trimming the hedges over here,
My
cutting
doctor
down
talked
trees.
to me about that, and he said, you know, you're spending too much time in the sun.
Oh, he thought it was a negative. I thought it
Oh,
was
yeah.
a positive, dude.
Well,
You must have got like every woman in this place. You were buff.
No,
You had bronze. You were bronze, and
maybe
you.
the skin tone was right, but I'm still carrying a lot of extra weight. I think that has to do with the sedatives that I take and my lack of aerobic activity.
Ah,
But
sedatives. What do you take? What do you take?
I take Seroquel.
What's it called?
Seroquel,
All right. Every day, once every week,
nightly.
nightly. Okay. Helps you sleep. Helps you stay balanced.
Well, and also there's a lot of people that take it that carry extra weight like I do.
All right.
Although the last couple of years I've lost.
Dude,
about
you are
40.
not overweight. Let me stand
lost
up.
40.
Stand up for the audience, please.
No, I can't.
You are not overweight. Let me
I-
just. All right. He won't stand up. Does it look like a fat guy to you? I don't think so.
Well,
All right,
little
whatever.
Heavy, little heavy.
Whatever. Yeah, like 20 pounds. Come on, guy. There
Okay,
are
20
people.
pounds.
There are people 150 pounds overweight.
Well, I think if I
Let
got
me